Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I standing here in the desert? The question you should be asking yourself is, why are you not standing here in the desert? Because it's a lot more fun here than a lot of other places. Here at Overland Expo Nevada, which is a invite-only event, as you can see, there's only 2 of us here, we decided this would be the good testing grounds to see where we're at with our Ram build, Swim Shady. This is our Ram. 2022 Ram Rebel GT 1500. It doesn't look like any other Rebel I've seen before, and we're still not done. We have a few more things to do, like getting to the rear bumper situation, the rear exhaust, and we're gonna do a whole custom interior of the GoFast camper. But for now, we've got some things going, and we'll go through what's been done so far. Okay, so first things first, we needed a winch, because we knew this isn't a Jeep. It's probably not gonna go as well as Jeeps go off-road, so we needed a winch. The nicest bumper we could find that looked really clean was the Stealth Fighter bumper from Addictive Desert Designs, and that started the whole thing. So we got the bumper, we threw a worn winch in there, we relocated the box for the winch up top so it's easy to get to, put the Factor 55 stuff on here because it looks good, it has all our factory sensors, and then it was on to what lighting company. Well, since this fits the really nice Baja Designs curved bar here, we started there. We went all Baja Designs with both our rigs this time around. So we've got the curved light bar with spot in the front and ambers at the side. Mounted our plate on the D-hook for now because we couldn't think of a nicer place to put it. Underneath the truck, it has a full BDS 5/6 inch suspension with their new Fox 2.5 performance adjustable coilovers and matching 2.5 piggyback adjustable shocks in the rear, which is a first. You used to have to put those dinky little Fox 2.0s that are meant for lawnmowers and John Deere tractors and things. We also put pillar lights up here, so we've got the really nice ditch light brackets, as those Toyota folk call them, but we're gonna just call them pillar lights for now. We've got the LP4s, which is a massive light up there, and we've modified it with their piece on the side so it doesn't blind the hood, so they're now specific to side. Everything is wired into a custom mounted S-pod under the hood, which we'll show you. To start with, you'll see this Ram looks a little different than others. This has basically a Ram air hood, very similar to the TRX. So all the air comes through here, into here, in a giant filter that looks like it came out of a carbureted muscle car for some reason. And that's how all the air or dirt goes into the motor. But we have made our own custom bracket and put our S-pod HD Bantam down here with all our stuff. We've run major wiring all the way to the back of the truck for stuff that's going on back there and for future things if we need them, because lay the groundwork ahead of time, you don't got to go back and do it again. But everything's wired right through this nice pod, doesn't move, mounted here, it's in the cab, we're all good. Now, the most important thing for you truck people, even especially Toyotas, is the damage area right here. So we have a set of solid white knuckle off-road frame mounted sliders, which are pretty much your only option out there. I think there's one other company that copied the design a bit, but this is the original. So those are frame mounted, so hopefully we will protect the body from the imminent damage we are going to put it through. And of course, to protect us on the rough terrain, we've got a set of Nitto tires. Paul's favorite is the Nitto Trail Grappler, so we might as well put it on the truck. We got it wrapped on top of this brand new Fuel Flux wheel. We tried to do a smaller wheel, like an 18, but most aftermarket 18s won't fit this truck unless you grind and machine the caliper, and then that's just making a whole lot of stuff we didn't feel like doing, so we unfortunately did a 20, which looks better, but gives us a little less cushion. One of the things we knew 100% we were doing, we're like, we're gonna build a Ram. Let's see if it actually does things off-road. Since everyone's taking Jeeps and Toyotas, let's try a Ram, because it's way more comfortable. GoFast camper. It is a piece of artwork. Like, it is made so well in Montana, and it is just lightweight. It looks the sleekest when closed, and we knew that was what we wanted to do, because we didn't want a permanent endeavor like the Alu cab, because we didn't want to Sikaflex and glue it to the truck, because, well, we don't keep trucks. All the sides open nicely. You climb up through the inside, or you could use a ladder, but we chose not to bother with the ladder, so we climb up through the inside. When I say we, I mean me and Paul. We cuddle very nicely at night, and it's nice. We got the beautiful yellow, so you can't miss us. So don't run into the truck while it's parked camping. And we got an awning mounted to the side. For now, we've got our straight out awning. We'll probably switch it to a 270 when we get back, but we had an opportunity to leave town. We left faster than we could go. In the back, we've got a full deck drawers unit, which is a phenomenal unit. Basically, we have all of our stuff stored in D boxes and all set up just in case. So then, and you don't have to be nice to it. You just slam it and it doesn't break because it's on like skateboard wheels. But that made our platform. We are gonna customize the crap out of this because we've got a bunch of ideas we found on the old Pinterest, scrolling at night next to the missus. We've got some cool stuff coming, a lot of custom stuff. Put our Dometic fridge back here. We've wired all our lighting back. We've temporarily done a wiring box that has a whole lot of goodies inside, readouts, voltages, lighting, and all custom done there, so we keep it. Thing is, people, if you keep it simple, there's a lot less chance for things to go wrong. Yes, I know a lot of you like your luxuries and your things, and some of us that I travel with heated blankets because they're getting a little bit weaker in the age. But keep it simple. You don't have to bring it all, and you can rely on it to not cause problems or fail for you.
All right, so we spent the morning on the playa. It was really beautiful here, really hot.
Sun care.
Sun care.
Sunscreen, very important.
So we tried going all the way back to the, or all the way up to the north end of the playa, and you got to be really careful about the surface because it gets a little bit gooey and you can get stuck real easy, as I'm sure everybody's seen online.
You don't want to be one of those Canadians stuck in the playa.
Yeah, don't be a Canadian stuck on the Blackrock playa. So we started going up the north. You can kind of notice a tonal change in how your tires are reacting to the surface. So we stopped, I got out, and kind of saw that the crust was only about an inch or so thick, and underneath that was some gooey mud. So unfortunately, we can't go all the way to the north of the playa on the playa, but we could go through High Rock and get around that way. We might do that later today. But yeah, it's a blast out here. All right, we're looking for a cave system. We're on a whole nother playa that used to be underwater millions of years ago.
Do you remember that?
I do remember.
Remember
yes.
when there was water there?
Yes, I am a time traveler.
Oh, okay.
I didn't tell you.
Sure. Was it, you could swim there?
Yes, you could swim here.
How about boats? Were you able to use your water or power boats?
Probably.
Or was it only non-power motor boats?
Non-power motor boats.
Oh, so you got that's no fun.
Have to hike up to the caves. It's 32 degrees Celsius out right now. It's quite a climb. Caves will offer us some shelter. Here we go. So I've never seen a cave like this. I don't even know how to quite describe it. It's like coral.
This is where we found your mom.
My mom's dead.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Because we found her here.
So we're gonna go into that dark hole there and we might see you later. What the heck is going on in here? It's wild.
Ladder.
Yeah, the ceiling's wild. Point up at the ceiling.
Huh. I thought I'd see more bats. It is a weird ceiling. Something out of like an alien movie. We might not come back the same, people.
I'm probably breathing in parasites right now.
Yep. See? You don't need a 1-ton truck to Overland. More comfortable than a half-ton.
Way more comfortable. Better on fuel too.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but oh, there's 2 yellow things in the distance. That's weird.
What do you see out there? School buses?
For some odd reason, school buses in the middle of nowhere. That's not where you're supposed to park. Somebody took what Homer Simpson said about speed holes way too literally on these. Maybe it's from a religious school. It's so holy. Haha. Oh, that's real metal. How about that? Back in the day.
Looking for an epic Jeep? Give us a call.